This is yoga. So we're just going to start today feeling into our breath, sitting in a nice comfortable seated position, whether your legs are crossed or you can take a leg to the side out in front of you. Start rolling through your shoulders and just relax your eyes in a comfortable gaze, or you can close them. Feel into your breath as you ground in towards your seat bones and lengthen the crown of your head. Wherever your breath is at, just notice. And try to take your breath just a little bit deeper. Focusing on exhaling, because that inhalation is naturally going to come. And when you're ready, just reverse the direction of those shoulder circles. Good. Keep noticing that breath. And now we're going to bicycle pedal it out. One shoulder up, other shoulder down. Good. Just make it feel nice and loose. Work out any kinks. Breathe deeply into that breath. And when you're ready, reverse the direction of those bicycle pedal motions through the shoulders. And then bring both shoulders, squeeze them back behind you like you're squeezing an orange and squeezing the juice out of it behind you. Open up through the chest. Stay here, just breathe a moment. Lift up the chin. Good, one more breath here. On the exhalation, tuck your chin into your chest, let your shoulders roll forward, and then just open up the back body. So round through that back, over up through the shoulders, through the neck. Breathe into that space. One more breath here. On the exhalation, start walking your hands out, and we're going to go right into cat-cow type of motion. Enhancing what we were just doing, rounding and arcing through the spine. Work out any little kinks along the way. Make little movements that feel good. Loosen up through the neck, through the entire spine body. Move with that breath and try exhaling into your back when you round and inhaling into the belly when you arc. Good, just keep moving through it. About 2 more breaths. And the next time you come into a rounded spine, curl your toes, take it into your downward facing dog, walk your dog. Stay here, breathe. If at any time you needed to, you could come into that tabletop position. Good. 3 more deep breaths. And then either jump or step up towards your hands. Place your hands onto your legs. Stay here. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold down. Move with that breath. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold down. Just keep moving with that breath. Inhaling when you come up, exhale when you fold in. Good, 2 more, and then we're just gonna stay in our fold. Stay folded in. Stay here, breathe. You can move your head side to side if it feels good. Good. Keep breathing, 2 more deep breaths. And then chin into the chest, slowly round up your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, till you come to a nice standing position. In your mountain pose, hands together, thumbs to the heart, feet in line with your hips. See here, just a moment and breathe. Feeling grounded into the earth. Feel like you have roots coming down from the soles of your feet. Feel lifted through that crown of your head. And on the next inhalation, inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Reach all the way back, open up through the chest. Draw the belly in as you push the hips forward. Breathe. And exhale, swan dive down. Hands come under your shoulders. Step or jump into your plank line. Stay here just a moment. In that plank, squeeze through the core, through the glutes, quads. Gaze slightly forward and just breathe. Good, 2 more deep breaths. On the exhalation, bend the elbows into the ribs, lower the body down onto the mat, point your toes, and then press up the upper body in the cobra or your up dog. Breathe here, shoulders away from your ears, and then just start looking side to side. Stretch out through the neck, through those abdominal muscles. Good. And then bring it back to center, tuck your chin into your chest, curl your toes, take it back into the down dog. You could choose to walk your dog or just hold your downward dog for 5 breaths. Keep that chin into the chest. This was like the wrong shirt to wear for yoga. Okay. Keep opening up through the shoulders, widen the fingers. Keep pressing all the weight back toward your heels, whether you're walking your dog or not. And we're going to start picking up the pace a little bit. Bend those knees, shift your weight back, either hop or step up towards your hands. Hands onto the legs. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Arms come up. Open up through the chest. Deep breath. Exhale, swan dive down. Hands under the shoulders. Find that plank line, stepping or jumping. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe here. Keep those shoulders nice and open, fingers nice and wide. Really push all the weight back toward the seat bones, keeping your back nice and straight. 2 more deep breaths. And bend the knees, step or jump toward the hands, hands onto your legs. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Reach back. Exhale, swan dive down, hands under the shoulders. Plank line. Good. Breathe. Deep breath. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press it up, cobra up dog. Exhale, curl the toes, down dog. Breathe. Keep that back nice and straight, shoulders open, fingers wide. Work those heels to the ground. One more breath. Exhale, bend the knees. Shift the weight all the way towards your hand. Hands onto the legs. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bow down. Bring it all the way up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive back down. Find that plank line. Deep breath. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up into that cobra up dog. Deep breath. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. And then we're going to put all of the weight onto, breathe here for a little bit. Then we're going to start putting all the way onto the right side. We're going to extend the left leg and open up through the hip. We got 2 more deep breaths here. And then put all the way onto your right. Extend the left leg all the way up. Reach it up as high as you can. Tuck that chin into your chest. Stay here, breathe. Now bend the knee, point it up toward the ceiling. Look up to the ceiling. And on the exhalation, step that foot forward. Keep your back foot pointed forward. And then we're going to lower the knee down onto the ground. Stay here and just push onto that front knee. Push onto this front knee. Point the back toe. Do yoga with us. And then if you do have, oh, your pajamas match with my towel. If you have your block and your towel, you can have it near you. You're going to start coming into a split. You could use the towel to slide onto into your split if you want. And that block comes under the thigh. Remember, there's different heights to the block. You're going to breathe here, 10 breaths. Keep breathing. Three more breaths. And on the exhalation, we're going to come into a pigeon pose. Bring the arms down, this front leg, bend the knee, and you can place the block under the thigh or under that hip and on that side. Take your time, do another 10 breaths. So at your own comfort level, you can lower as low as you want to go. Just take your time. If you want to, stretch your arms out. Keep moving that long right leg over to the left side. Five more breaths. Just surrender into it. Breathe into any resistance at your own comfort level. And you can perch yourself up onto your forearms. Start walking over to the right side. You either stay perched up on those forearms or you could lower down. And breathe. 5 more breaths on this side. And on your exhalation, go all the way over to the other side. Stay here, breathe. Good, 1 more breath. And exhale back to center. Press up into your high pigeon. And then if you want to, bend that back knee. And you could try to catch your foot and bind, or just stay in your high pigeon. One more breath. And exhale, release, curl the toe behind you. Set it down so you can lift up into your downward facing dog and begin walking your dog. Feel the difference between your right and your left leg. And put all the way onto that left side. Bring the right leg up as high as you can. Breathe here. And bend the knee, point it up toward the ceiling. Good, 1 more breath. And exhale, thread that leg all the way up in between your hands. Lower the back knee down onto the ground, point that toe on the left side. And then come up, stay here just a moment, pressing into this front knee, lengthening through your spine. Start stretching out that hip flexor on the left side. Good. And when you're ready, slowly start finding your Hanasana, your split. So you can come as low as you want to go. Start stretching out that front leg. Use your slider if you want, your towel. And if you're a little bit more tight on one side than the other, that's totally normal. You have 10 more breaths wherever you're at. Take your time sinking even deeper if you want. Five more breaths. And the exhalation slowly is going to take our front leg, bend it, so we can find our pigeon. Start walking that foot over to the left side. You could just slide your block over under the hip. And when you're ready, just get lower at your own comfort level. If you don't like doing the pigeon, you can flip over onto your back and do a figure 4 stretch. It's the same. It's going to get the same type of stretch. The pigeon, there's just a little bit deeper tissue. We have 10 more breaths. Get as low as you're comfortable with. Try to keep walking the left leg over to the right side. Good, 5 more breaths. And when you're ready, start walking your hands over to the left side. Either perch up onto your forearms, or you could stretch those arms out. 5 breaths here. And then start walking all the way over to the other side with your arms either stretched out or onto your forearms. 5 more breaths. And the exhalation brings us back to center. Come up into a high pigeon. You could stay here or you could choose to bind, curling that back toe behind you. Reset the knees so that you're on your meaty part of your leg, not the bony part. And catch your foot at your own comfort. 5 breaths. And the exhalation takes the hands under your shoulders, curl that toe behind you so you can press into your downward facing dog. And just walk your dog. Move the hips, move the knees, tuck that chin into your chest. And bend your left knee in. Start taking that left knee over to the right side. Stay here just a moment. Try to look up toward the ceiling under your right arm. And 1 more breath here. And then just do that same thing on the other side. Bend the right knee. Take it over to the left side. Look up to the left. One more breath. And exhale, both knees down to the ground. To get back into an extended arm child's pose. Place that forehead onto the mat. Widen the knees as much as you comfortably can. Press that forehead to a surface, whether it's the ground, a mat, a block. And on your exhalation, start walking your hands up under your shoulders. See how wide you can get your knees. We're going to come into a frog. So get those knees as wide as comfortable. If you want to, you could place a towel under one knee. This is probably going to be a little bit wider than your mat. And then just stay here, forearms onto the ground. Help perch you up just a little bit. Wherever your hips naturally go, just stay here for 5 breaths. And then we're going to shift a little bit forward and we're going to shift a little bit back. Good, and then start just shifting slightly forward, maybe just like 2 or 3 inches. Sink even lower if it's available for you, and breathe. Try to relax into it as much as possible. And then shift just a little bit back, just about 2 or 3 inches, just shift a little bit back. And then stay there, breathe into it. Good, one more deep breath in. And on your exhalation, take your hands under your shoulders, start bringing your knees together. We're gonna squeeze our knees together as tight as possible. Glue your knees together. And then just start dipping your hip down one way and the other way. Shift hips side to side. Good. And then take both of your hips over to the left side. Let them come all the way down onto the ground. We're going to lower our shoulder, the left shoulder onto the ground. And your arm's going to come out into a T position. And then just start with your right hand, push just slightly so that you can deepen that stretch through the shoulder. On your left hand, your palm should be facing down onto the ground. Both palms down onto the ground. Right hand pushes you. Look up toward the ceiling. You should feel a stretch through the shoulder on the left side. Breathe into it. Good. 2 more deep breaths. On the exhalation, point your head back to the ground. We're going to lift back up into that tabletop position. We're going to stay with the left shoulder. Lift up that left arm. Deep breath in. Exhale, thread it through. So now we're stretching it out the other way. That right hand can stay and push, or you could extend it through the fingers, or you could wrap it around. This time the palm is facing up. And just feel that stretch through the shoulder. Open up, left side. On your exhalation, that right hand comes back under your shoulder to get into your tabletop position. We're gonna take a few cat-cows before we do our other side. Just making sure your spine is nice and long. Those cerebral fluids are flowing. Make little side-to-side movements that feel good along the way. Just working out any kinks. And when you're ready, find your flat tabletop back, squeeze those knees back together, and then start shifting those hips side to side. Good. And then take both hips over to the right side. Start lowering down. The right arm's going to come out to the side. With the palm facing down, use the left hand to press up. That right hand is flat onto the ground. The left hand is pushing, look up toward the ceiling. Stretch out that shoulder. Breathe. Good, one more breath here. And the exhalation is gonna push us back into that tabletop position. And we're gonna inhale that right arm all the way up. Exhale, thread it through. You could use that left hand to push. You could extend it through the fingertips, or you could wrap it around and put it into your right pocket. Stay here, keep opening up that right back shoulder body. Good, one more breath. Exhale, place the hand under the shoulder. So you can come back into your tabletop position. We're just gonna take a few more cat-cows. Rounding and arcing with little side-to-side movements when you're in your cat and in your cow. So you can really get full spinal movement. Exaggerate through your stretches. Lengthen your body. Try to create even more space. Try to grow an inch through the spine by just lengthening it out. And then cross your legs behind you. And then shift all of your weight back. You can extend your legs right out in front of you. Shift side to side, make little space through your seat bones. Inhale, reach the arms up. Lengthen through the spine, open up through the shoulders. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold it in. If you need to, grab your strap or your ring or any kind of towel or something to catch your feet. And then whenever you have your feet, make a few little side to side movements, opening up even more. And then try to get even deeper and just fold into this. While you're here, I want you to lengthen through your heels and press into from the big mound part of your feet, the balls of your feet. Hug those in towards your body. Extend through the heels and keep your chin just slightly lifted. We have 10 deep breaths here. With each exhalation, you could get deeper and maybe keep making little shifts side to side to open up even more. Good, 5 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, slowly come up, bring the soles of your feet together. Soles of the feet together. Come up as high, as close as you can toward your heels. So just make little movements side to side, getting up nice and close. Keep that spine nice and long, and then just start butterflying through the legs. Spine long, shoulders down. Good. And then we're gonna bring our legs up by our elbows. Use your elbows, use your arm muscles to push your legs down. Really get deep into the stretch. 5 breaths here. Good, keep breathing. Good, one more deep breath in. On the exhalation, tuck your chin into your chest, round your spine body all the way up. We're gonna take our legs out as wide as you can. Wiggle the knees, reset through the seat bones. And then start walking your hands forward. Get nice and deep, as deep as you can, and then inhale, look up. Exhale, bow down, move with your breath. We're gonna inhale up. Exhale, bow 5 times. Inhale up. Exhale, bow. 4. Inhale up. Exhale, bow. 3. 2. 1 more, and then we're just gonna stay low. Stay low. You could stay right here, or you could reach your hands towards your feet or towards your legs and breathe. If you wanted to, you could get a block. Where is the block? And try to place your forehead onto the block at whatever height. Five more breaths. And on your exhalation, slowly bring yourself up. If you have your block, find your block. And we're coming onto our back with the block under your tailbone. Keep your knees bent. And then just let your body sink into that block. Feel the gravity take over. Let your arms come out with the palms facing up. Just relax into it. One more breath here. On your exhalation, push your feet into the ground, lift your hips up, keep your hips up, and remove the block out of the way. Start walking your arms behind you. Interlace your fingers, or if you have trouble catching your fingers, then get your strap to help you. Lift your hips up as high as you can, those shoulders as close as you can together, and just breathe. Push into those heels, extend those knees all the way to the other end of the room. Keep squeezing up nice and high. 5 more deep breaths. And on your exhalation, release your hands from behind you, and then vertebrae by vertebrae, start lowering your spine body down onto the mat until your spine is nice and long onto the mat. Find your happy baby. Get your peace sign fingers around your big toe, and you could be straight leg or bend your knees. And if you wanted to, you could hold on to the balls of your feet and really stretch out your legs if that feels good for you. With that option to rock side to side. All right, and on your exhalation, slowly lower. Go find out. All right, we're slowly going to lower those legs down. Try to go as slow as you can on the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release those legs down onto the ground. Your feet falling to the side, your spine nice and long, your arms open, palms facing up, and just relax, sink into the earth. Feel your breath. Feel your mind calm and relaxed. Start bringing your awareness back to the space around you. Making small movements, wiggling fingers and toes, blinking your eyes. And then take a big deep breath through the nose, and then we're going to side out your mouth. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale, side out. One more time. Take a big deep breath through the nose. Exhale, side out. And now bring the knees into your chest, giving yourself a big hug, gently rocking side to side, massaging through your spine. And with your hands behind your legs, rock yourself up into seated position. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. We're going to twist. Exhale, twist, let the arms come down. Use those arms to help you. Keep exhaling, exhaling, exhaling. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. We're going to go the other way. Exhale, twist. Keep exhaling, exhaling, exhaling. One more time, each way. Inhale, lifts us up. And exhale, twist, bring the arms down. Use those arms to help deepen that twist. Keep exhaling as you twist. Inhale, reach it all the way up. Exhale, other way. Twist. Get out all that old stale air. Exhaling. And inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, let the palms touch. Bring it into your heart center. And namaste.